Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to take a look under the hood of a truly massive transformation. We're talking about the Volkswagen Group, one of the biggest car makers on the entire planet, and their absolutely monumental attempt to shift gears from being a master of mechanical engineering to a leader in software-driven mobility. And this isn't just about tweaking a few models here and there. No, this is a complete top-to-bottom reinvention. The whole industry is being reshaped by electrification and software. And for a giant like VW, this is a real make-or-break moment. So let's get into what that actually means. The scale of the challenge here is just wow. Think about it, a global workforce of nearly 700,000 people. Their skills, their culture, everything they know has to transform right alongside the cars they're building. It's monumental. So the billion-dollar question is, how do you steer a ship this massive in a completely new direction? Well, for Volkswagen, it all starts with a very clear, and I mean very ambitious blueprint. This whole plan is laid out in two key strategies: new auto and mobility for generations. But really, they both point to one clear destination: to evolve from a company that makes cars into a dominant technology company by the year 2035. And this isn't just corporate speak. This roadmap lays out concrete, time-bound targets. And what's interesting is you can see how the focus shifts over time. It starts with hard physical goals, like building millions of electric cars, and then it progresses towards a future that is totally electric and totally carbon neutral. A great strategy on paper is one thing, but the real magic, the place where the rubber meets the road, well, it happens in the technology. VW is radically simplifying how its cars are built, and it all comes down to the platform. Okay, so for decades, VW absolutely mastered building millions of cars on just a few shared platforms. A platform is kind of like the skeleton of the car, the chassis, the drivetrain, the core electronics that lots of different models are built on top of. Well, the future for VW is all about consolidating everything onto one single ultimate electric backbone. This whole journey really kicked off with the MEB platform. Think of it as the workhorse of VW's current electric lineup. It's what proved that this whole idea of a shared electric architecture could actually work at a massive scale. Then, for the high-end market, you've got the PPE platform. This one brought in premium features like ultra-fast charging, which is an absolute must-have for luxury customers driving Audis and Porsches. But here it is, the final destination, the SSP. This is the one platform to rule them all strategy. It's designed for massive, massive scale and efficiency. This right here, this is the holy grail of their entire plan. And this is where you just have to sit back and appreciate the sheer ambition. The SSP is designed to be the foundation for more than 40 million vehicles. That's across every single brand and every market segment over its entire life cycle. The scale is just mind-boggling. Now, this whole platform shift is only possible because the car itself is fundamentally changing. It's going from a mechanical object to a software-defined one, basically a rolling computer that can be updated and improved over the air, just like your phone. Okay, so you've got the strategy and you've got the tech, but building the car of the future requires a workforce with the skills of the future. And for a company like VW, that means a complete overhaul of how they hire and develop their people. So it begs the question, right? What kind of people is VW actually looking for now? Because the focus has shifted so dramatically from old-school mechanical engineering to all-out digital expertise. So yeah, you can pretty much forget just looking for mechanical engineers. The most sought-after skills at Volkswagen right now are things like battery chemistry, software architecture, data analytics, and user experience design. It's a whole new world. And to find these people, the company uses this really structured, multi-stage process. It's designed to evaluate not just your technical skills, but also things like cultural fit and whether you have a genuinely forward-thinking mindset. And for the new grads coming in, there are these specialized programs designed to just immerse them in this new culture and help them build the internal networks they're going to need to really drive change from the inside. So, with a new strategy, new technology, and a brand new focus on talent, Volkswagen is putting all the pieces in place. But the central question still remains. And they are absolutely putting their money where their mouth is. The company has earmarked an incredible 73 billion euros just for future technologies between 2021 and 2025 alone. That is a massive, massive bet on the future. So how will we know if they're actually succeeding? Well, the main report card is going to be the sales mix. They have a very clear target of hitting a 50-50 split between electric vehicles and combustion engine vehicles by the year 2030. Look, the plan is comprehensive. The investment is absolutely massive. But trying to execute one of the largest industrial transformations in history, that is the ultimate test. The entire world is watching to see if this titan can truly finally pivot.